So yesterday we took a train here from Berlin. We're in Hamburg. A lot of people have asked us about budget. We've been on the road for 2.5 years now.
Yep.
So we figured today what we're gonna do as we explore Hamburg is just sort of show you exactly where all of our money goes on an average day.
Yeah, so in our Q&A, I think we said we try to average between $135 a day.
So that's what we're gonna do. That's our budget for today. Our hotel right there was $53.60. So let's see how far the rest of our budget can go. What do we have left? Like 80?
80 something?
Something? Yeah, all right. It's gonna all be down here on the screen, but we just thought it would be fun, especially in an expensive country like Germany.
Yeah. So I found these tickets on the Hamburg transportation app that I found yesterday, and we could get an all-day ticket for just under $8 USD per person. It's unlimited rides, and it was cheaper after 9 a.m. I think it's like $1 or $2 cheaper, and it was also cheaper on the app, I think. It seems like a lot of countries are getting more digital and stuff like that, so you don't have to go to the machine and deal with all that.
It makes it so much easier for travelers.
Honestly, the tap on, tap off thing is awesome. It's a really steep escalator.
Oh yeah, it is. This metro kind of reminds me of Japan, how there's all kinds of food stalls and convenience stores all over in the metro. That's pretty cool. The metros in New York are not like that at all. So this is it.
Hamburg.
Hamburg.
So we're reading that this is Germany's second largest city, which I thought was Munich, to be honest.
There's also more millionaires here than any other city in Germany. So in that sense, it's the richest city in Germany, which makes this video sort of pointless.
I don't know.
When we checked into our hotel yesterday, the lady at the front desk told us that Hamburg's not a nice place to visit in the wintertime, but 10 minutes in and the vibes here are actually really nice. This is gonna sound kind of dumb, but it sort of feels how I imagined a place like Moscow would be in the wintertime. It's very icy, the water's iced over, it's gray, but it's still lively feeling. It's cool. Tia did some research about this place, but it wasn't.
Look at it. It's a pastry with cinnamon in it, and I couldn't memorize it because there's way too many letters, so I took a screenshot of the article I was reading on my iPad. This is the first order of business today.
This is where almost all of our budget goes.
That's not true.
Food. Yes, it is. It totally is. Below freezing, it really helps just to start everything off with a warm drink. Before we get pastries, we're going to get pastries.
Are you sure?
Yes, I love you. This is blue wine, cheapest we found though, €3 per cup. Also this building back here, we'll put it down here, is gorgeous.
that taste different to you?
Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it?
It's like a plum. He also asked if I wanted it with rum, which I didn't do.
No, it's way too early in the day
for that. But it's like a chocolatey, plummy flavor.
Yeah, it tastes way different than the glue wine we had in Berlin or Frankfurt.
Is this a Hamburg thing?
You don't like it?
I don't know if I like it.
One thing I didn't really foresee about Hamburg is just how many waterways and bridges are all over in the city. Tia's got an interesting fact about this.
I read that there are more bridges and canals in Hamburg than I think Venice and Amsterdam combined.
So if you're a bridge enthusiast,
You're welcome.
Hamburg.
I can see the bakery. You ever notice that your like range of motion diminishes incredibly when you're all layered up?
Oh yeah, it feels like having a straitjacket or something.
Do you ever see that scene in the Christmas Story when the little brother falls into the snowbank and he can't get up?
Is that how you feel? Oh my gosh, it smells so good in here.
I've been looking forward to this all day. It's called Franz Brötchen. It is a pastry made with cinnamon, butter, and sugar, and apparently it's like a Hamburg / Northern German specialty. Also, it's near 80, so don't talk to me about breaking the bank.
So it's like the size of your face.
It's just like a really flaky, buttery cinnamon pastry. It's like really buttery. And it's really sweet, and then you pick it up, and it's like kind of soggy at the bottom, and it's really sticky. So I need to get more of it. But I'm happy.
Man, this is messy. I'm just trying a little piece of cheese.
It's not little.
I'm so sorry. I think I'll have some more. So I believe I have successfully identified a German food that's not a sausage or a hamburger. It feels a little weird that we're not going to have hamburgers in Hamburg, but apparently pickled fish is a thing here, and I've always wanted to try it, but I never have, so what better time? You gonna try some?
I don't know, I'm pretty full for my cinnamon roll. No, I'll try some.
This isn't really a knock against Europe or Germany or anything, but this whole continent is positively covered in graffiti. It's really something I notice every time we're in Europe.
Yeah, it's
so
like,
much graffiti.
Yeah, I feel like in Europe it's just like every surface, the bathrooms, the train stations, everything. It's like kind of like aesthetic in a kind of certain way.
It's kind of fun. It's not like a bad thing. It's just something that like really jumps out to us. I don't know why, but it does.
Yeah.
Right behind me there, that's the fish place that we were going to, but they're super closed.
We walked so far.
It's super cold and kind of windy. Germans have this saying where there's no such thing as bad weather, it's just bad clothes, but I guess we just have bad clothes. Actually, along this entire dock here, there's a ton of restaurants and they're all closed. I don't know what went wrong, but Back to you, love. You're in charge of the next one.
You're like a newscast.
This one's really touristy. It's open, but there's pictures on the menu, and you always know we can do better than this. We can do better than this. I think we're just shutting down because it's cold. Come on.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of pictures. I like your determination. I would have given up a long time ago if I was by myself.
It's just Europe. There's something about Europe. Every time we're here, we always have a day where we're just super confused about where to get food. Like, sometimes you just go around a place that's chock full of restaurants and none of them will be open. Or they're all trying really hard to get you to sit down in the restaurant, which is also not great. So,
what day of the week is it? Wednesday?
yeah, it's Wednesday and what time is it? It's 3 o'clock, so seems like, I don't know. It's all right. We're getting back into the groove. We're gonna find this fish.
All right, second wind.
The only definitive restaurant options that we've seen along here are all floating.
I don't know what's going on. I'm so hungry.
And again, those places with the ticket booths, they've got someone yelling at you on the outside, and just like, generally those places aren't amazing, so
Yeah.
this one is okay, maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, fish and chips? Are we about to get fish and
Oh, wait,
chips?
no, we have a herring maybe?
Okay.
I don't know what any of these words mean.
That's probably good though. We can just guess and we'll get something.
You want to guess?
Google Translate it.
Okay.
Also, look at the glowing sign at the bottom over there.
Stop.
Can we get one hummus?
Pommes?
Hummus, yeah.
You knew that?
I basically speak German. Haha! We did it.
I have so much food in my hand. Look how colorful everything is.
Okay. Do you want to go first?
No, go first.
So I got herring. I believe it's pickled. There's a ton of seagulls around here, by the way, and they are aggressive trying to take your food.
Swooped.
So it's a sandwich, like a miniature baguette with, it looks like onions, pickles, lettuce, and then herring, which I believe itself is pickled.
Yeah, look how shiny the herring is.
Yeah, it's
Really
kind of
blue.
It's kind of pretty looking. It smells very vinegary, so I do think it's pickled.
Your gloves hurt yourself so bad.
Okay, here goes.
You're good?
Oh yeah.
So this is the Hamburg specialty, is the herring sandwich.
That's really good. I really like vinegar and salty things. Like salt and vinegar chips are my favorite, and I love pickles. So this is excellent. It's not fishy at all. Do you want me to?
Hands, can you take the cone of fries that you ordered? I think I got lox. It's, I think smoked. Yeah, smoked salmon and lettuce.
Nice.
It's a little less fancy than yours, but it looks really good. It's really cold.
Yeah, they're very cold. That's why we got the fries.
You know how like sometimes smoked fish can be really fishy? This tastes like kind of like sashimi. The texture of it, it's like a smoked sashimi.
Ooh.
Really good. Ooh. I think I would have liked mine with like pickled onions and stuff in it. But
Yeah.
alone, not bad.
This is good though. Honestly, I was so back and forth on whether this was gonna be like really gross or not, but it's good, and I'm glad that it's good. I hear Scandinavia does some weird stuff with fermented fish and stuff, so maybe that'll be
Or there's
my
like
goal on
intros.
this, is just to just keep getting crazier until I'm digging it out of the ground.
Digging on the ground.
This is a little terrifying. There's like a seagull mafia. Wow. It keeps trying to take our stuff.
I feel like I'm in a horror movie.
Low-key the most in danger we felt on this entire trip. Look at these guys. They're just staring us down. the longest underwater walking tunnels around. And I think it's over 100 years old. It's 80 feet underwater. You want to go?
No.
Please?
Yeah, we can
Okay.
go. Yeah.
This is so cool. Whoa. Hopefully we weren't supposed to buy tickets for this.
Oh my god. Look at this.
So much bigger than I thought it would be. You can't see the other end. You can see the curvature of the tunnel though.
Can you just imagine how much is above our heads right now?
I know. I love things like that. Like when you're deep underground or deep underwater and you just think about just everything pressing down. It's so cool.
That's definitely a you thing. That's not normal.
I feel like a lot of people like to like the okay, that might be.
I love that they actually decorated this. I know this is a pedestrian tunnel and it was, I think, for workers going to work on the other side of the port, but they made the whole thing so beautiful. And we were talking about this earlier, and I think that's what I like about Hamburg specifically, is that like it's a really big port city. Oh my gosh. And you can tell there's a lot of industry here. I think it's one of the biggest ports in Europe, but they still made it super, I don't know, like livable and fun to be in and beautiful, and it's not just like a sterile industrial manufacturing kind of area, you know?
Yeah,
It's like
a lot of port cities kind of feel like port cities, I think is what you're saying. I just slipped off the curb. And Hamburg doesn't feel like that.
No, it still feels like a beautiful city in Europe that just so happens to be one of the biggest ports around. I just love that.
So for example, every 15, 20 feet, there's a tile like this, and it's like a piece of artwork. It's pretty cool. That's rats crawling in a boot.
I wonder what that's about.
Oh, jeez.
Now we're on the other side. Look at that. You see how pretty it is?
Wow. This is what a cool view of the city. So we saw this clock tower from across the water, and we just decided to walk to it.
Look at this thing. It's huge.
It's St. Michael's Church. You know what this calls for?
Oh, don't make me
Do you not want to do it?
No, I'll do it. It's less jaywalking on this one.
Do it for scale. Less jaywalking. That is Tia right there. This thing is around 400 feet tall, making it significantly taller than Big Ben. It's taller than Big Ben in London. Like, I think it's like 100 feet taller.
Big Ben looks like it'd be much more.
Well, they put it in the name, you know. Little Ben, perhaps?
You're getting a lot of people in the UK really bad. We're about to experience arguably the best thing Germany has brought to the modern world.
We have a quite extensive history with this grocery chain. Definitely one of the best in the world. Yeah, so it's pretty much our holy grail in terms of sponsors go, but it's a very one-way relationship.
Aldi, if you're watching this or interested.
Jesus.
Okay, what do you want to eat today?
Pasta?
Yeah, you can do
We need to
pasta.
get tea.
Tea.
Yeah.
Getting salad, Mom.
What's kind of fun about Aldi is that you can just randomly buy stuff in this central aisle that they have that's just totally unrelated to anything you usually find at a grocery store. For example, a stationary bike. That's like a power point for cell phones. All down there. Clothes, whatever you need. Also a desk and an end table. It's like a little bit IKEA, a little bit Trader Joe's. It's the best store in the world.
Oh my god, I left the camera in the fridge!
Oh my god, are you serious? That's what you wanted to go? That's so bad. I guess that answers the question of what happens when we try to script these videos.
They go amazing!
Okay. This is the hotel room. This is very European with the two twin beds pushed together. This place is actually, it's really nice. It came with like a dining table. There's a TV there and a small kitchenette. So the keen observers watching this video probably noticed that we came in $33.89 under budget, which is great. But that kind of brings me to like the big point of this whole video, I guess, is that we shoot for a daily average. So tomorrow, for example, just the accommodation and transport for where we're going is going to come within like $9 of maxing our budget. So we're going to try and take money from today, put it in tomorrow. When people, if you ever see us do something like kind of fancy occasionally,
Like Airlie Beach, the
Airlie
catamaran.
Beach,
Airlie
Beach,
Beach,
yeah.
the catamaran that we did.
yeah, so we'll have several days like this and kind of save up for stuff like that. But it works really well for us. I hope that this was enlightening for everybody about our budget, I guess. Maybe it wasn't, but thanks for coming with us, you guys, today, and we'll see you on the next one.
Subscribe!
So there's a wine bottle. There's bottles all over. This water wasn't even frozen when we got here yesterday.
Someone had a really fun night. Fun noodles.
Tia, I'm holding the camera. You can't.
Go ahead.
Are you serious?
You're sitting still, it's not as fun. You have to run.
Everyone, this is a brief, accurate look into the depths of Tia's true personality. Go ahead.
No, you have to run.